Finished up at the Emirates, Arsenal 2, Crystal Palace 2. I don't really know what to make of that. You got to say that at the very least Arsenal showed some balls at the end to really, keep fighting and rally and get that equaliser. I thought Lacazette was superb when he came on. He really was. He made a massive difference to the side. Every touch was good, every touch was well thought out. He brought other players into the game and gave us basically what we missed in Aubameyang at centre forward. But having said that, Aubameyang wasn't bad tonight. I thought he worked his absolute socks off, and we're starting to see that a lot more from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang now, and it's a positive. He's leading by example, he's pressing from the front. Unfortunately tonight, unlike the Spurs game, he wasn't backed up with the press behind him. There were a couple of players that didn't really pull their weight. I saw Mikel Arteta berate Nicolas Pepe a few times for not putting the work in. He kept shifting his position in the first half, swapping him with Emile Smith-Rowe to try and make sure that Arsenal were doing their defensive work. I thought the centre of midfield thing didn't work. Odegaard was okay in the first half, but him and Thomas Partey just weren't able to contain that Palace midfield, and we let them get too much of a stronghold in the game. We let them get into it after we scored our goal, and it was just poor. He brings on Lokonga, which I thought was probably the way to go from the start, but him and Partey both made costly errors today. Both of them gave the ball away see you later, guys. Both of them gave the ball away in really poor positions, and we got caught out and punished on both occasions. I didn't think we created an awful lot, which is a bit of an ongoing problem at the moment with this Arsenal side. So, there's lots to be concerned about, but I guess if you want to look at it with a positive spin, and I think sometimes you have to, just to stop yourself cracking up. It's 2 games in a row now that we've not played well at all, but we've not lost either of them. And I guess that's the one positive that you can put on this. I think all of Arsenal's shortcomings tonight were not at least for a lack of trying. I thought that there was a lot of effort, I thought there was a lot of work rate. I thought that at the end to keep going was obviously a sign of their character. But this is a young team, and there are going to be ups and downs, and there are going to be great performances and there are going to be poor performances. We still overall look more resolute at the back. The centre-back pairing's looking better and better. Ramsdale made some smart stops today. It's a difficult one to take. I'm reacting right at the final whistle, and I'm sure I'll process some more of those thoughts on the way home, and we'll be doing a live podcast later on tonight. But right now, I don't really know what to feel about it. We snatched the point, didn't deserve it. A point is better than no points, obviously. So let's look at it that way. As I say, we'll be back a little bit later on. There are a lot of things to talk about in depth, and we'll get into that a little bit later on. But for now, it is what it is. Unbeaten. Got to look at it that way. Otherwise, you'll crack up. Catch you guys in a bit.